peace now. If I saw chair at here for a chef no beer, or my Jimeso. Ademola Lookman the boss Gasperini said, "O my sis your montem," and that Enima is see ya a man Atlanta a free the Champions League manager no born actually the player no. Ye hunu or Chinabiu. Ya me taka say player be babe do level be ya na coaches ni bi ho na omo jitum say player we dey or you untouchable. But Gasperini won hunu ni sa. He's a long time coach. Who him penny for by age ya. Obobo Gasperini din akoba bi Ancelotti wo. But in terms of laurels, Gasperini trophies Ancelotti a gino. Ye for Gasperini kwanku gina kwana no. In rising to the modern day level, our coaches in one Gasperini a year ho. The 3 year wa sheshe the team ni pa 3-4-3. A very expansive system and our ball or Atlanta. Now one key player wa born pa in fact oje a trophy. The leading team no diama Atlanta no happens to be Lookman Gasperini, Nigerian prodigy. It's going to mean you super prodigy in farmer because you say you need an EFI or yakokra nessa. But manager in sense some no kind of me Gasperini pa say player ni say because look sometimes game no drew so. Yeah, no place you would control the Ukraine and ye. So it's down to you, the manager, to manage and control the situation. But autonomy we are seeing now say player na so den you no penalty no dey kra no ko fire ko gina ho now you sure say the positivity no na at some level of adrenaline be a bad boy no mu a o ko gina ho no na akwa and lot of individuality show at that moment. But Ademola show a lot of character. Wa mana ansha no so he's really back on form. O should go over the weekend. I'm share Juve 4-0 I come here show that game no. But Lookman he fits so well into manager on the system. Being it a lone striker, to say 4-2-3-1, or on a typical 3-4-3, now all ball with wide, now all ball with Matteo Retegui, and of course Quadrado in the right wings. You know, Ademola Lookman happens to be one of the prolific strikers at game. No, who's a CA, and so me, who Juma Didier Drogba, the man Jose Mourinho, and yes, and Jose Obiao, he had won the Champions League with FC Porto and San Oba England, but when you Drogba was also knocking on the door of superstardom. And so many Janine strike and come on to this year, you know. Pa and one no. We've seen that of Michael Essien. A Juma Wadiama Mourinho, but Bia Mourinho Kobiano, say scenario retire, he would have loved to still bring the boy on board. We've seen Messi and then Pep Guardiola. A Juma players in be a Yadima coaches, you know. Hazard for Antonio Conte. So we are saying, say, it could be now your coach now here, Jumana. 1 or 2 players, we met yes and be but the kind of responsibility those players handle no handle ye. And the Gasperini, he won his title last year, but I feel Ademola Lookman say when said the best season we know we. In the last 3 seasons, was 13, 11 and then 13 goals. But 13 goals I feel season in Yankwa and boy Juma at the Atlanta and a Gasperini. I am super happy. Some manager no what minute striker no SAC or Montem. Oh, shut Chelsea. A game across so many Leicester City boy no. My junior yako said for now no ya engine tum. Maresca and then Chelsea are stuck to the typical 4-2-3-1. Double pivot of Caicedo Fernandes will be going into tomorrow. Back 4 no there changes kakra ho because me for fun I mean who said Obetimia Kosoko bought right back. He loves to be a central defender. But Leicester team no, a team back got a lot through the wave. And the one young central defender be now called Gusto. Malo that right back on a Kukuyara Subakodia. Always on especially having a double pivot on possible follow Bono in Caicedo and then Fernandes. So Obo for fun, Obo Kukuyera, Obo Tosina Darabioyo and then Levi Cowell. No, it was a flat 4 with the exception of Kukuyera, who can always offend in the final third. Of course, on the deciding game, no, at the Mamo. In the final third, changes Kakrao. The 4-2-3-1 of 3 no and a changes in because the Tonibia and Nonima Dueke, Sancho. And then of course, Subenya obiti se Neto of free Portugal. So free the or not the Kopama bo. Kopama losing a penalty. First time we're losing 100% record na ni crown no. Very, very, very better. And Jean Boy at the penalty 200 one player and anybody Tom and Yana Jordan and you. Jordan soon in penalty bopa. But unfortunately, Kopama we're losing 100% record in terms of penalty ticks. But Leicester team no pa vanish to a crown no. This team has to go through a lot of transitions to be back to the level in Leicester City. No, we've seen Leicester City team a one midfield of N'Golo Kante. We've seen Leicester City one midfield of drink water. Bakayoko mo fifi on mano mo yejuma. Where is that deal? Where is that strength in that midfield? Ruud van Nistelrooy bought a typical 3-4-1-2 shape. Now one no dia wonye dwuma kra. He has to create a lot for Jamie Vardy and then Patson Daka. But creativity nko. Jamie Vardy, we've known him to be a typical center forward. Ni mrika and ma uhuni ye. Whenever he takes off from deep, Jamie Vardy is unreal. But this team are airball under Ruud van Nistelrooy no. Almost show that level of resilience. Maresca team we there. In fact, ahodini nusuru bebre said they buying more demonstrate to Europe no. Yeah. Don't tell me say buying lose the 3 points and I say I won't drop a points a weekend we intima me for buying an example, but we have the level buying yeah minister make come me to but we have the level I make one sem buying Madrid, Barca, they have their level. And I am saying say Chelsea would really have to do a lot. And Simon and Maresca what made a very formidable team. But for Van Nistelrooy, Sadia way the warrior or Leicester King Power Stadium hodia. Me man penifua or more Manchester or man for Jumano Armano. Mino Munina a yard juniper. Say big club like Manchester. Now the amount of Van Nistelrooy. Now Leicester crown ya dear Jumana way ho. But Sasana initial resource no come on. And no dear ya na ya pam manager for front the subsequent manager of Bano. Ne West. Nensama wo ye ne ade no yawo play bo kra wo ye bi more you giving the opportunity person ku ne ho de ma no domi coach ba ko na wo ko no eto de ne ko nyina wo ho de ma you see that sometimes play bo Bobby ba ye ne favorite position obo no new coach ba o ka chere no one or two few words chere pe yawo no nya the best out of that player. So getting a big club like Manchester United would you see Van Nistelrooy so and yet see the more differences behind him because Leicester City at King Power me who the Van Nistelrooy he hasn't really showed some clear identities saying I'm a person here. Yes Obibeka the games are really few but I want to see something. Leicester City pressure benaka wo hono ma ho chiro but mami moving on amenko Declan Rice in 7 or kan you know and chime player or experienced player Declan Rice about the ma Free Lions or started the ma or started them at Arsenal. After game, no more DT Manchester United. No, yeah, Declan and some of the kind of say we were very naive. For as too naive, no, in the last 10 minutes, we could have handed the game to Manchester United. They have individual quality and threat. I said we are walking the last 10 minutes, no, can game ni free ones. To which team? Manchester United, which attackers? I mean, for God's sake, Arsenal team why yeah person or league, you know. Was it last 10 minutes no come lose game no the Manchester United as a set Declan Rice a couple players in each. It might be the real case on the grounds but yenka if you admit and tell me say Manchester United the game left which squad in a back four Calafiori ni Timbani Saliba and then Gabriel protected by Thomas Partey and I would Declan Rice. Now when they rest our back six we say I mean yeah when a double pivot of Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, a back four of Timber, Calafiori, Saliba, and then Gabriel. Why in the area from Manchester United's perspective? I don't know catches the last time. And it's a league, and one Liverpool go. I mean, it's gone. I mean, echo. But you shouldn't say it. It's mediocrity to come and tell us a United team will come on jig game left from the last 10 minutes. You know, Declan pa. No, a low statement from such a player.
It means you are real.
Real no, I say you're real no bonum. You're real no. And coach me to be can't player say you are better than okay. Mario Götze ever 2014 World Cup final no. Joachim Low catch it is to go catch and say Messi is already playing. We really be our field and so everybody on the field first go when you go and tell them you.
Yeah, go and show the world.
Go and show the world you are the best. Is it better than one off field and so in reality? Yeah, is that why we are saying? But momentarily, as some coach in the catch, one catch say, "Hey, coach, where you know correct?" Messi would he admitted the worst.
And pounds on a be go.
I could decide the game, you know. So 71 man, and you real you can. It was also a real you can. In the game against Manchester United, squad bay in United show. Squad bay. I mean squad bay. Now Onana dey when you good goalkeeper cry. Me che goalkeeper sini mu miensa ba bia Buffon Casillas mo no ba bia ma no ya mo no ya ho de omo dwo ma home but omo che pe no ya okotoa ho ya o black ya o testagen ho no mo ana ho bi betim do na kwa kowura ho bia na Testagino black kotoamo Alison wo hono no. Obetimi do Onana kwa akura ho. Do Onana ye de sexy ni kra ye tie na no o ya hwo bibio. I mean me mahu Onana for Ayas, mahu Onana for Inter. Madwene ya akoye me say. Just a team is strong and son Onana wo yi no ho.
Okay, say bia Inter no much solid. Say omo say bia Real Madrid B, Barca B, omo form. What
would the community no? He's played for two different teams by style and identity. What both for Ayasa, a full attacking team. It's a be an body credit team no. He's played for a full attacking side.
The probability so be consider form
because Bono Ayas a lot.
Form, yeah.
And then he's played for Inter Milan. They defend with their lives. But for Manchester United. But for a bit said Victor Valdes, okay, check the trophies, baby. But the Juma Oye in winning those trophies in Oyao, ASA. Because Barca always dominated, kept control and balancing the games against different opponents. Victor Valdes so much Champions League, so Onana there, yeah, on lifting the performance because many performance. Look, Amorim Hodge, no, the free back, you know, I am sure say going forward, the best system. Lindelof, he doesn't have future Old Trafford. Deal it. Me who is Amorim going forward, the best system. The midfield of Casemiro, Ericsson, me who really send sharp, sir. They don't have that balance in the final third. Where the profligacy? Where's the goal scoring sharpness in the final third? Zegzi, Garnacho, and then Bruno. I mean, we look at this attack. Attack going to me across the semi-final of the Champions League, and that's where the club wants to be. So imagine you say Amorim, the system not there, obe maintain identity no, but the personnel within the system no, yaw. I am sure say obe system. Man City kakra bi na yenko. Pep Guardiola there domestically niema na hwiegu. Eniema na jiegu from yaw. A very, very difficult say Oba. I mean Oba him for 23 points adrift of Liverpool that top. They are not scoring.
Because they say out of 9 games, that is 27 possible points, and I said 27 available points. You know, Liverpool have 16 points. They are winners.
I mean, yeah, Liverpool budget.
Yeah.
Arsenal where we are. Man City. But the story here isn't about Man City. I've really come to tell you, say Man City were in transition. Even season we are more in transition. Bernardo Silva and then Nico Gonzalez double pivot. You know, it looks like a pivot 1, pivot 2. And then the final Doku, Foden, Savino. This attacking try, you know, Bojana Halanachi. It looks one for the future, in my opinion. But the story in that game, no, happens to belong to Nottingham Forest. Nottingham can be said as someone can say fallen giant. Obiasika won the bottom no atiashe. And only bet like as a Forest sign about here. Now I say sorry about back. 1980-81 season was the last time Obuba Europe. But for domestic season, I call 18 years. No more 18 seasons. Not Forest in Yamai. But there happens to be one of the few clubs. Waji the Champions League. Waji no asa koba no asa babeji. Waji no asa koba no asa babeji. 79-80. They are very strong. Domestically, you man no espirito erafino. Look, Man City attack of Savino, Doku, Foden, Haaland, actually 31 goals. The attack of Elanga, Hudson-Odoi, Gibbs White, and a Crisud, also 31. Isn't that surprising?
What's it? Doku, Savino, Foden, and Haaland.
31
goals. No, 31.
Yes.
Why heard Doku ni Savino no? Momoni ni nanchen kakra mayansa. Because asem komona ye di no kafra 31 na asem Doku ni Savino.
Omashe bia.
Asem mono ma contribute it misro ma me Foden and Haaland why? Because Elanga ne column was not do e. Omuni Krisu, omu Segum,
omi enu dey 10.
Savino ni any
Doku no adam from the 10.
Savino say 5 goals ala.
Savino 1 per. 18. Doku what do you ever show one name Kwana from? Isn't that surprise? So Sika the far we will buy.
Oh yes.
Never Sika the far Forest for us to buy. 4-4 31. I mean, yo, isn't that surprising?
Whoa.
Mama Basa doctor no rest in peace, unrest well. Steve Osre, me madu kurenti a Osre. Menimu no pani. Menimu no. Asempa na. Asempa say ka ni mak me mic to go.
Whoa, mate me that say. Mama me za